Welcome to my review of Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is directed by Dan Gilroy. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Renee Russo, Bill Paxton, and a bunch of other very talented actors and actresses. Now the movie follows the story of a guy named Lou who is played by Jake Gyllenhaal. He is a guy who is very peculiar. He doesn't have a job. He does really odd things to make money. And then he so happens to fall onto the whole crime journalism thing, freelance idea through Bill Paxton's character, who he just happens to run into at an accident. And he sees what Bill Paxton has in his van. He sees that he has a nice van, he has a lot of good equipment, and he's doing this freelance. So he gets the idea to do the exact same thing that Bill Paxton is doing to make money because he's just desperate for money. And then he gets to a point that he becomes really obsessed with the job that he's doing, that he does really crazy things to have things look more exciting than what they are and to present them to be more exciting than what they are. This is one of those movies where you're rooting for this character to succeed in what he's wanting to do, and then it gets to a point you're like, I hope this guy fails at everything he's trying to do. Like, you go rooting for him to not wanting to root for him because he's not a very likable character, even though at certain points he becomes likable, and then at other points he just becomes very, very unlikable. At least for me, I just did not like the character, even though the overall story and the overall movie and Jake Gyllenhaal just did a wonderful job with this character of Lou, who's a complete nut job. So the overall movie is a roller coaster of you seeing this character going from nothing to something really big. And by the end of the movie, which I'm not going to spoil, you're going to be like, I really don't like that guy. At least that's how it was for me. Like, I really don't like that guy, and the situation he's in, basically, yeah, that's how I felt while watching this movie. But overall, the movie was very captivating. Cinematography for this movie was absolutely gorgeous. Everybody did a wonderful job. Jake Gyllenhaal needs to get nominated. He was just absolutely excellent in this movie. This is one of those other roles that he played where he's just playing this, like, very uncharacteristic Jake Gyllenhaal character. Like, he lost weight for this movie. He just looks so different. Like, you can almost not recognize him. Like, obviously you know it's him, but he lost so much weight, and the way he just acted and carried himself in this movie was so different. I love Jake Gyllenhaal, and he made me dislike him in this movie, so he did a freaking awesome job, and I hope he does get nominated for something at the Academy Awards for this role. Even though if he doesn't win, I'll just be happy that he got nominated because I believe he deserves it for this movie for sure. So I definitely recommend this movie to anybody who has any taste in good movies or likes good thriller films. Check this movie out because it's a pretty damn good movie. Like, I can't see why nobody would like this movie because it's pretty damn flawless when it comes to the acting and the overall story and all the twists and turns this movie has to offer. Definitely recommend this movie to anybody who basically has a pulse and wants to see a really well-made movie that is pretty damn entertaining. So that is my review of Nightcrawler. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. St. Vincent is directed by Theodore Malfi. It stars Bill Murray, Naomi Watts, Melissa McCarthy, and a bunch of other very talented actors and actresses. Now the premise of this movie follows the story of a young boy who ends up moving next door to Vincent, who is played by Bill Murray. And because of the fact that his parents are divorced, Bill Murray then ends up having to babysit this kid who is the son of Melissa McCarthy's character, Maggie. And during